Good morning, everyone. Today is another magical day on the Disney Fantasy. David and I are up and around. It's now 8:03, so a little bit later than usual, but so glad we slept in because now we have energy for things throughout the day. And the first thing we want to try today, something I've never tried before, breakfast at the sit-down restaurant. Today it's at Royal Court. I feel like that would be really cool. Let's go experience it. This late on the Disney Cruise Line, I know, after 8, oh, shocker. But not to worry, many sunrises coming up that we're going to be able to catch together. Here we go. There's Royal Court right over there. They're getting ready for us first thing this morning. Dave and I have found a super relaxing spot here in Quiet Cove with these big circular benches right here where we can watch the sun sea together. Pouring rain outside, but Dave and I are protected right here inside, despite the fact that there's kind of an open vent right here. The rain has stopped to this point. We're going to get some breakfast in just a minute, but this is an unbelievable view. Unbelievable view. One of my new favorites. Love those ones on the Wonder too, where you can stick your feet out like this, but these on the Fantasy, you can also stick your feet out. Very nice. Breakfast time. Hungry?
Oh yes.
Royal Court. The tree right there, chandelier, nobody here, basically nobody here with us. It's an amazing feeling. Got our seat here in the Royal Court for breakfast, and that menu looks delicious from the chilled out section with smoked salmon, sliced mango, sliced ham, sausage. You have buttermilk pancakes, Belgian waffle, the Disney Cruise Line Express with the scrambled eggs, bacon, grilled sausage, the very, very French toast, and the power crepe, which looks fantastic. Looks incredible. David noticed the parfaits here. There's one blueberries, raspberries, plain yogurt, toasted oatmeal, and granola. Sounds amazing. Buttermilk pancakes, Belgian waffles, you got cereals, you got eggs, every kind you can imagine. Hash, oh my gosh, wow. In addition to tea and orange juice, we also brought around pastries to start it off. I mean, this is a great way to start breakfast. You sit down, you relax, they come to you, nice and quiet. Yeah, I mean, there's something to be said for cabanas. Love cabanas too, but sit down breakfast. I'll let you know as we continue, but yeah. Dave and I just noticed some of the artwork all around. Look at this. This is all made of tile right there. Those are individual tiles that make up Dopey's face right there, and this entire artwork all around. We'll have to do a more in-depth tour here, but this is unbelievable. And just like that, breakfast has arrived. I've got the smoked salmon and cream cheese. Looks really good. My parfait right there looks super good, and David has his parfait as well with the pineapple right there. Initial impressions of breakfast. The bagel is only okay. Somehow it wasn't that amazing with the capers. It was standard bagel with some cream cheese. The yogurt parfait, not my favorite, simply because the yogurt's kind of a very plain yogurt, not a vanilla yogurt. I'm used to plain yogurt, but this is like super plain yogurt, like no flavor whatsoever. So only okay. Now it's time for the French toast and David's hash right there with his egg on top. Looks really good. Overall thoughts of breakfast here at Royal Court, pretty good. Not the best I've ever had, and I think we should try other things next time, but pretty good all around. French toast, very good. Like that one a lot. Yogurt was okay, definitely getting used to it. Bagel was good too. So I think overall it was a winner. I want to try other things next time, and I would like to try table service again.
Good.
Yeah, I think it's just a fun experience to be here. Yeah, it is very, very nice. So overall, thumbs up. That was a great breakfast at Royal Court. We'll be back for dinner tonight. Early in the morning, the line for Woody over there, already pretty long. Time is now 9:36. Buzz is coming in a bit to stand right there. Long line. Back in the room now after a fantastic breakfast. We're going to sit back, relax for a few minutes. Probably going to change into swim gear. That's the plan. We'll see. That might change any moment. Hard to know. But it's just, we're taking this at a very relaxing pace. And I love it. It's supposed to be relaxing. And that's what it is. And it's one of my favorite types of experiences with Disney. I love Disney cruising. It's more and more of my favorite. I love Disney World. Don't think that I don't love Disney World. I do. But now that I live in the area, it's really nice to be able to kind of go out of the area on a Disney cruise. Something about it is amazing. One of my new favorite places to relax on board, inside the stateroom, kind of nestled in this porthole view right here. It's magical. It's just magical. Ready for pool time?
I am so ready. How about you?
Pool or hot tub?
Hot tub.
You sure?
Deck 11.
A little chilly, so hot tub time. Sure enough, it is wide open. There is no one in the hot tub right now. Perfect time for this. One of David and my favorite activities, the adult-only hot tub.
different experience. And I know a lot of friends ask, Michael, the difference between Disney World and the Disney Cruise Line. There are too many to mention. There are too many to mention. You got to think about what you enjoy, what makes you happy. Don't be afraid to try different things. Honestly, it's turned into one of my favorite experiences. Again, not taking away from Disney World, but really up there.
The adult pool looks just a little bit crowded, so Dave and I are going to try something new. We're going to go up to deck, I believe it's 13, could be 14, probably 13, and see if Satellite Falls is going to be a little bit less crowded. Time is now 11:55. We're gonna wait and see if the ice cream opens at 11 o'clock. Hopefully it does. David, you gonna try some? We'll see. Okay, all right. So 11 now. Take a look. They're opening ice cream up. Yum. So good. Strawberry for me. Strawberry banana swirl for David. Strawberry is really good. Not my all-time favorite. I actually prefer banana, and I'm sure there'll be other flavors coming soon. What do you think?
The swirl's a good combo. I do like the banana quite a bit. But I'm wondering if the strawberry adds, you know, if you do it as a swirl. You know, so definitely good choices.
With ice cream in hand, we're gonna head back to the room, get a head mount for the GoPro, and then try the AquaDuck. It is open right now. It's going to be spectacular. Dave and I were just talking about how our room is so convenient to get to. I think this is the first time we're trying a midship room on one of the larger ships, the Fantasy. It is so convenient to everything. You just go straight up from midships, come back down, need to go, you know, find a different spot, cabanas, front of the ship, Walt Disney Theater. It's convenient to everything. I really am liking midships. And the rumbling at night, I haven't felt a thing.
It's a great spot. It really is. Midship. There's something to be said for it.
Absolutely. And just like that, you are on the head mount right there. Take a look. We are set to go on the AquaDuck. It's going to be amazing. Let's do it. There we go on the AquaDuck. You can see Huey, Dewey, and Louie made it. Donald wanted to go first, and they shot him off. He became an AquaDuck. Here we go. Woo! Whoa! Whoa! We're over the ocean. Woo! Here we go. Oh, look out there. Oh my God. That's fantastic. Here we go. Whoa! Lights. Wow. Wow. That is so cool. I love that. Woo! Yeah, hey, good to see you. What do you think, Dave?
That was awesome. What do you think?
I love the views. Really a great ride on the AquaDuck. Love those 360 views. Amazing.
Super surprised. They're actually doing photos in the hot tub. That's awesome.
Wayne came around and asked if there's anything we wanted. We decided to ask what is the non-alcoholic drink of the day. He said it's called the Lava Flow. That's one I have not tried before. He said it's pina colada with a raspberry puree. That sounds pretty good. So we're gonna split that one and let you know how it is. We're gonna try for the very first time. It looks delicious with the raspberry puree pina colada. Let's give it a try. That's pretty good. Oh yeah. You like that? Oh yeah. Very intense raspberry with the pina colada. I really like this one. Lava Flow is a winner. Yum. Time is now 12:05 and Dave and I are dressed, showered, and ready to go to lunch. Lunch is happening at Royal Court, also at Cabanas, but we want to give the Royal Court lunch a try as well. We tried it for breakfast, why not try it for lunch too? Let's go. The menu at Royal Court for lunch looks super good. A couple of them caught my eye already. The burger, the classic burger with the brioche bun American cheese looks really good. They have the Southwest black bean burger as well. Not exactly my thing, but one of the burgers may be rated as chef recommendation, mild chicken breast curry or pan roasted salmon. Yum. Dave and I are here for lunch. We thought we were going to get the burgers, but sudden change of plan. Our server, Ashang, who is actually helping us at dinner, told us, Michael, David, get the curry. Get the curry, get the curry, get the curry. You need to get the curry. If you don't get the curry, you will not be happy. I said, okay, we will get the curry. So we're thinking about burgers, but then our actual server who's serving us at lunch, Nestor, he said, Michael, David, get the curry. So we decided we're going to try the curry. We're going to try the tomato soup as well. Also told it was really, really good. The Thai fish cakes, heard that was amazing. And we decided to get the rosemary bread and try the burger. Yeah, we're trying a lot of things during this lunch. It's gonna be really good. It's gonna be a taste tester of many things. We've got the rosemary bruschetta style bread here with olives, and David's got the Thai fish cakes. We're gonna split them up, but you know which one we like best. The rosemary bread was really good, tasted like olives. The Thai curry fish cakes are kind of interesting. One of them is super spicy. The other one's like not so spicy. We just figured that out because I was starting coughing and turning red. But both are actually pretty good.
Yeah.
I prefer the rosemary bread personally because I like olives a lot, but great choices. Now it's time for the soup course. It's the tomato soup, high recommendation by Nestor. Let's give it a try. Very good. Great spice to it, not too spicy, but it goes really well. We're kind of a cooler day. A cooler day at sea. It's 84 cooler. But really good. I like this. For lunch, David and I are trying the curry high recommendation here at Royal Court and that classic burger. I'll let you know how it is. Just like that first bite of curry. Fantastic. I was worried it would be too spicy. Or like a soup consistency.
Yeah.
You see it's like pieces of the chicken right there with that rice on the side. And the yogurt sauce, I know it sounds kind of weird, but so good. So good. I can see why it's recommended so highly. Yeah. Oh yeah. Closest I can come to it is kind of like an orange curry powder. I'm looking for like a taste comparison, but imagine kind of like a curry powder. That's as close as I can get to it. Yogurt sauce adds and the chicken really does fall apart. I love it. We tried both. The burger is okay and not great. Nothing I would go out of my way for at all. The curry. Get the curry. I can see why it's a recommendation. It is truly that good and worthy of the recommendation. For dessert today, David and I are splitting the crepes. Looks super good right there. I think it has maybe a raspberry. Is it raspberry? Yeah.
Cherry.
Raspberry or cherry or strawberry in there, but looks super good. We'll tell you in a minute with ice cream on top. Ready?
Let's try it.
Yum. The crepe is good. I do like it. I feel like it doesn't have quite enough flavor. Raspberry is very subtle in there. I like the ice cream with it. Overall, a good taste, not a great taste. The curry was definitely the number one of this meal. The tomato soup with it, perfect. Taking a look at some of the artwork before we leave Royal Court. Really fantastic. The tile work. It looks like just one piece of artwork right there. When we get closer, look at all the little individual tiles that make up this piece of art. Amazing. David and I decided to do a little bit more exploring inside Royal Court before we leave and take a look at this private room back here. I had no idea this was back here. You kind of just follow the restaurant around to this private area, probably for kind of overflow seating. Good to see. One of the servers just showed us around a little bit inside the Royal Court. I'll show you more later. There are details everywhere. Like the back of every single chair has either a crown right there for Cinderella or an apple or a slipper. Amazing. Thank you so much, Emmanuel. Wow. I don't want to stay too long because I know the servers are working very hard to prepare everything for dinner, but this is an amazing restaurant. Definitely take the time to look around when you're in Royal Court. Wow. Truly an awesome lunch. David, what'd you think?
Fantastic. The theming was
Yes.
amazing. The food here was delicious. Definitely one I would come back for again.
Fully agree with that one. Royal Court's awesome. We're gonna do more lunches.
Yes.
No doubt. Taking a look at the line here, it would be great to meet Olaf, but it looks like well over a 45-minute wait, so we're gonna skip it this time and see him some other time. Dave and I are in line right now for a meeting with Minnie Mouse. She's not there yet, but she'll be there soon. And we're watching the Princess Fairy Tale meet and greet. Very nice. Almost our turn to meet Minnie Mouse in her princess dress right there. I think that this dress is slightly different than the one we've seen before. I think it's a darker purple instead of a pink. I feel like we've seen pink, but never quite that hue of purple before. Minnie, good to see you. How are you? Looking lovely as always. There you go. Loving this. This is a great dress for you. Everything about it is elegant. Always love meeting Minnie Mouse. While we're in line for Stitch here, we're just looking at this piece of paper here. Nothing in particular. I'm just looking at stuff. It's just, you always want to be here. You get that feeling. It's just amazing. It's just, you smile ear to ear. You're glowing all the time. Yeah, looking. Passing here, here's Stitch. Hey, Stitch, good to see you. Aloha. And there's Minnie. Oh gosh. That was awesome. Stitch, good to see you. Aloha. How are you? I'm loving the leg. You're ready to go surfing, I can tell. I'm ready for it. We're going to go surfing together. We're going to go Castaway Key, feed some fish, and then go surfing. What do you think? In that order, though. It's got to be in that order, Stitch. All right. Thank you very much. Appreciate it, Stitch. See you later. Always love meeting characters around the Disney ship. Now, what do you think about some maybe break time? Perhaps can I offer you a coffee from Cove Cafe? Should we go up and look?
We can take a look.
Okay. David and I, we're going to go to Cove Cafe, but first we're going to check out the Sweet on You. I think it's a candy store. We're going to find out. How am I just learning about this, David? I might try, because I don't know if we can eat a full one, right? We just had lunch.
Yeah.
Okay, Amble Hills needs to get worried for a minute. Some of these flavors are unbelievable. Espresso gelato, I want to try that one. Cupcake, pistachio, chocolate root beer, hazelnut, chocolate covered strawberry, chocolate Twix. See that? Chocolate Twix. Bubblegum, Fruit Loops vanilla. I really want to try Fruit Loops vanilla.
It does sound good.
So many. It's the perfect sweetness. It's like, you could have it too sweet. This could easily be too sweet, but it's not. But it's not.
Is it not?
It's not. It's not.
It's really good.
Gummy bear flavor.
Really good. Yeah. It just tastes like a lot of candy.
Oh my gosh, how do you pick? Because the candy explosion was good too.
I think cupcake was even better.
You think cupcake was better?
I think so.
Do you want to try bubblegum or banana?
Sure.
I'm between candy explosion and cupcake.
A lot of them look really good. I don't think you can lose to trying
Pick one. Look at unicorn vanilla right there.
Oh yeah.
Very subtle flavor with that one. Mostly vanilla. Which one's your favorite? We have an ice cream sauce, Ample Hills, near us. It's fantastic, but this is so good. I like the candy explosion. You pick cupcake or candy explosion?
I personally prefer cupcake.
You did?
I did.
Okay.
Between those two. But they're both really good. I'm not going to be eating much, if any.
Do you want to get one, then I can get one?
What do you mean? Scoop?
Or we could get 2 scoops and get 2 different flavors. This is unbelievable. This store is unbelievable. It's like Ample Hills. We got 2 of our favorites, the Candy Explosion and, was the other one? Cupcake. Cupcake. Super good. Take a look at these special cupcakes as well right here. Unicorn Vanilla Cupcake, Mickey Cupcake, Mini Cupcake, Beauty and the Beast Cupcake, Halloween Cupcake. Wow. From Sweet on You, we've got the 2 scoops. We've actually divided them into 2 containers here of the Candy Explosion and the Cupcake Gelato. It is incredible. We just tried basically every flavor in there, thanks to Alexander, and it's amazing flavors. I, in my opinion, already feel like it's better than Ample Hills. It's that good. The flavor is that good. We're definitely gonna come back for more of this, but for now, bon appetit. It's so, the flavor, it just pop right there.
Flavor is the most amazing part. You're right, you know, this very sharp, strong flavor. Something to be said for that. I like the smoothness, the creaminess of Ample Hills, but the flavor here does have something.
That's the difference. Ample Hills is creamy ice cream. This is more of like a gelato, just straight, really good ice cream. I can tell you right now, and there's not much hesitation, this is my new favorite ice cream ever. I'm not kidding. It was Ample Hills. It is just taken Ample Hills' spot. I know you're having a hard time with that, and I don't think David agrees. But,
I will 100% give you, I don't think Ample Hills has ever experienced such fierce competition.
Okay.
I don't know if I can easily say this is that much better. For me, there are definitely perks here. I mean, it is competitive, and I have experienced nowhere else that's as competitive with Ample Hills. So, something to be said for that.
One problem with Sweet on You. What are we gonna do about those ice cream dispensers outside? They're still good. They're still good. It's just that this is better, and now that you know it's here, it's like, oh gosh. That happens. That's the Disney cruise tiredness, but it's okay. It's okay. Tomorrow's all about rainforest room and relaxing, and don't worry, we'll slow the pace a little bit. We're just excited to be back on board. And I'm actually watching the ship listing from side to side. If you watch long enough, you can actually see it very slowly roll back and forth. It's not really noticeable unless you're really looking at it at the moment, because the glass is so, the ocean's like glass at the moment, but it's actually kind of hypnotic, makes you want to go to sleep. Eve and I have been sitting in these chairs relaxing for some time now. It has been so nice to kind of just, rejuvenate ourselves. Hot chocolate, tea, great views. Gotta admit, I was kind of dipping in and out of a tiny bit of sleep. Not like asleep, just like zoning out. It was really, really nice. And so now we're gonna go back to the room, change into not formal attire, just like Hawaiian shirts, which will be good for photos. Take some of those photos, and then get ready to see that big show tonight, Aladdin. David, I have never seen this on the Disney Fantasy. Cannot wait. Fastest change ever, all for pictures. Time is now 6:02. The show starts at 6:15, but we want to get front row seats for Aladdin. I know it's going to be spectacular. Obviously no filming in the Walt Disney Theater, but we'll tell you all about it after the show. Just saw Aladdin the musical. I thought it was really good. What do you think of Aladdin, Dave?
It's a good show. Definitely liked it. It had some great effects to it, great characters. I liked it a lot. You?
It was really good. It was not my all-time favorite show on the Disney cruise. I think I'd give that to Rapunzel or the Cinderella story. Those are fantastic. This was really great too. Definitely worth seeing. Loved some of those effects, especially the magic carpet. One of my favorites. The songs were great. Some of the effects where the genie would appear were really good. Jafar the snake, that was super good. So a lot of it I really did like, but not my all-time favorite show on the Disney cruise ship. Now we're waiting outside of Preludes in the Walt Disney Theater sign for Officer Pin Trading. They should be appearing soon, within about 5 minutes, and they'll be appearing all around us. So we'll have pins at the ready to trade with them. The key to Officer Pin Trading is to continue kind of looking around. The officers are going to appear out of nowhere, and they have some great pins on them, so just kind of stay vigilant and keep a lookout. Doing a bit of trading right now. The officers are out and about, and they have some good pins, but I've definitely seen better ones on the officers before. As you can see, it's a bit of a hectic, chaotic event, but Officer Pin Trading is extremely fun, especially if you love Disney pins. I got this one on an officer. Not sure if someone traded it to him or if he pulled it maybe out of his pocket and put it on his lanyard, but just kind of keep circling, look for something that really catches your eye. It's all about having fun. Time is now 8 o'clock. That was the longest Officer Pin Trading ever, but it was so much fun. Was it fun?
It was fun.
I want to show you our haul.
Sounds good.
Let's take a look. First up is this pumpkin Mickey pin right there with the hat. That is super cool and super cute. Next up is the current mood Pumbaa pin. Right there, such a cool one. I don't think I've ever seen one quite like that one before. Awesome. Next up is one I can't tell if it's authentic or not, but I saw it and I had to pick it up. It is a Mickey Filmmaker special pin. It says limited edition of 1500. I don't know if it's authentic, but it looks really cool. Next up, apparently from the Iron Man experience, take a look. That is Iron Man's helmet right there. I have never seen that pin before. That is super cool. From Hong Kong Disneyland, take a look at Pinocchio right there. Kind of that 3D effect right there. That is so cool. Never seen one quite like that one before. And last but not least, what I consider the master find, it is Captain Marvel holographic pin right there. That is truly amazing. I am so impressed by this find. I don't know if it was a cast member who traded it, or maybe someone traded it to the cast member, but this was an amazing find.
First, we've got this Cinderella pin. Thought this one looked really cool. And on the back, you'll see it says a collection limited edition of 1,500. Second one I've got here is the Stitch pin. Stitch as a Darth Sidious, I believe. And that one looks really cool. Thought of Michelle when I grabbed that one. We'll see what she thinks of it. Third pin that I've got here is this egg, little Mickey egg pin from Hong Kong Disneyland. Really cool pin there. You'll see it says Hong Kong Disneyland right there on the back. I like the egg shape, the egg design. I hadn't seen that before. Actually, as I was trading it, I figured it was probably from Hong Kong Disneyland, but I wasn't 100% sure until I looked at the back. Here we have Captain Marvel, another one that I saw, and I thought Michelle might want this pin. Really cool one. You know, Marvel series, definitely Captain Marvel speaks to Michelle. She's got a lot of Captain Marvel themed stuff, so I thought she might like that one. Traded that to a cast member pretty early on in the pin trading event. Next is an Autopia pin. I saw this pin, and Mike had said he'd seen similar pins before, but then I mentioned, well, have you seen the same pins with this on the back? And on the back, it reads 50th anniversary of Disneyland. And last but not least, what I believe may have been my best trade of the night here, from Star Wars The Last Jedi. We have a 3D Poe picture here. Really nice artwork on that one. Love these 3D pins. Absolutely fantastic. Glad I got this one. Just sort of saw that sitting on a cast member later in the evening, so I'm glad I was able to trade for that one.
Overall, great trades all around at Officer Pin Trading. It was a little bit different than usual. The officers didn't come out with like the best pins right away. Later on in the pin trading event, they would actually take a pin out of their pocket and put it on the lanyard. So the best strategy that I have as of now is to continue circling. Just go round and round and round. Look at the officers' lanyards. When you see something you like, stop immediately and go for that trade.
Greetings! This is your Master of Ceremonies with a special Halloween on the High Seas announcement. Lots of fun and a few chills as we share some ghostly tales of the strange, the bizarre, and the just plain scary.
In case you missed it, that announcement was for the haunted, spooky, scary Halloween haunted stories coming up at 10:15 tonight. We will definitely be at Funnel Vision for that. In Royal Court for dinner. Dave and I are here at Royal Court looking at the menu. Apparently the iced lobster and jumbo shrimp is super good. I feel like I've had it before and I liked it, so I think I'm gonna try it again. The deep fried brie was also a recommendation and I love that one, so maybe both. We'll see. French onion soup definitely on my mind, and the recommendation is the Chateaubriand filet steak. I feel like I've had it and I liked it, but I'm not sure if I loved it, so I might try the salmon this time. Still deciding. Our very kind and thoughtful server Shanks asked us what we wanted for dinner. We said the appetizers, the brie, and the jumbo shrimp and salmon. Really good stuff. Can't wait to try it. And he said, what do you want for main course? And we said, oh, we'll both have salmon. He said, oh, that's it. Do you guys like lamb? I said, oh, sure, we'll eat lamb. He writes it down. And then as he's leaving, David's like, wondering, just wondering, how is the duck? And Shang says, we're going to find out. He writes it down. It was hilarious. So the service really cannot be beat on board. Really, really enjoying it. Now to try the very good-looking jumbo shrimp and lobster appetizer along with the fried brie. Dave and I are splitting them. I think between the two, I actually prefer the shrimp. I know, and I love brie. It's just, I don't know, I just don't really feel like brie in this moment. It's a momentary feeling, but either one, you can't lose. Yum. Dave and I both ordered salmon, but sure enough, Shang was extremely thoughtful and brought us not 2 dishes, he brought us 4 dishes. We each have a salmon, we also have the lamb and the duck. This is going to be one impressive meal. David and I have now tried the lamb, the salmon, and the duck. My order, I would put the salmon on top. Salmon is really good. It got a great flavor to it. Not too fishy. More of that lemon flavor, really like it. The duck, the lamb is also pretty good. Not bad. If you like lamb, you probably are going to like this. The duck, I did not care for at all. David, what did you think?
I love the salmon. The salmon is fantastic. Agreed with salmon being #1 here tonight. The lamb is surprisingly good. I don't really like duck, but I thought it was quite good as well. So something that considers that lamb. The duck is really not what I'm feeling here tonight. You know, I do like duck. I do like nice, crispy sort of duck buns and that kind of thing. But I'm not a huge fan of the duck here tonight. So something to keep in mind. Definitely salmon's the clear winner.
Couldn't have said it better myself. Order the salmon or lamb if you really feel like it, but salmon. Truly impressed by Shang's skill right here. He took a coffee cup, flipped it over, had a cork, and then put the cup on the cork, hit the top, and then the cork was standing up straight. It's fun and entertaining at the same time. During dinner, there are some questions and some special brain teasers that they'll ask you, and they'll put crayons on the table, and you have to make different shape and different numbers. I've never been able to get one of them. They're always very difficult and just kind of brain twisters. David just got one of the most difficult ones I've ever seen. I'm not going to spoil it for you so that you can enjoy the magic too when you're on board. But David just got it, and he hasn't come by yet, but I'm so impressed. For dessert, we've got the Grand Marnier souffle, the creme brulee. David's trying to figure out another question that Shang, our server, gave to us, because he beat the last one, smart guy. And the chocolate gâteau. All looks amazing. Let's give it a try. All 3 desserts are really good that we tried. The Grand Marnier souffle, creme brulee, and the chocolate gâteau. My favorite, chocolate gâteau. Love that one. It is just super good. Creme brulee is delicious as well. It's a great one. If you love creme brulee, you're going to love that one. Grand Marnier souffle, not as good as I remember. David, what'd you think?
I think you're right. You know, Grand Marnier souffle is probably my least favorite, just because of that strong alcoholic flavor. It is very good, you know, smooth and creamy, but it's one of the other 2 for my favorite.
Overall dinner at Royal Court was extremely good. We had all 3 meals at Royal Court today, and I have to say, I'm super impressed. Dave, what'd you think?
Yeah, it was great to be able to drop in here 3 times today.
For all 3 meals.
Food.
Yeah, loved it throughout. Definitely looking forward to our next dinner at Royal Court. After a great meal, it's time for those haunted Halloween stories up by Funnel Vision. Starts in about 25 minutes, so should be plenty of time for a good seat. Cross your fingers. Getting an early look at the dinner menu for tomorrow, Pirate Night. You can even see the pirate menus all set ready on here. Looks super good. You've got all sorts of things that we have tried before, like the jerk chicken, lamb shank, the strip loin. I'm also going to save a bunch of my appetite tomorrow for that buffet. I've been meaning to try that pirate buffet at Cabanas for some time now, so this is going to be great, but pirate buffet too. Haunted Stories of the Sea, it's now projected up above us. Time is now 10:05, 10 minutes to go. The show's going to start in just about 2 minutes, and David pointed out the fact that the moon is up there super bright, perfect for this kind of haunted feel.
Celebrating Halloween on the high seas, the candy.
It's time Time for a story or two. Along his travels, he found a sunken galley filled with gold.
Sorry, but that first story.
And the ocean became like glass, eerily silent. I called out one last time, who is that? Now there was only silence.
Seriously, who did? What is it?
That was interesting. That was interesting. A little disappointed with that show. Honestly, it was a little, I don't know, a little too scary, I suppose, for the Disney Cruise Line, and even the scary stories were just a little kind of out of context. And I don't know. It wasn't for me. David?
Yeah, it was okay. You know, not my favorite thing. Not something I would look for again.
No, I probably would skip Haunted Stories of the Sea on the Halloween on the High Seas. Just not really that Disney vibe to it. Skip it. Well, after that scary story right before bed, it's time for some other kind of show. Maybe we'll go back to the room and watch a movie or something like that. It's just, I don't like ending the night with something scary. It's just, yeah, I would skip that. That was not, and actually saw families leave with small children because it really isn't meant for small children. I'm not a scary guy. I don't like scary things. Not for me. So my recommendation, skip it. After some scary stories, we are back in the room, and I think we want to end the night on a kind of happier, brighter note. So I think Dave and I are going to watch a Disney movie on this TV before we go to sleep. Dave and I have been enjoying Big Hero 6 here. You can see I am on the couch. David has the bed. It was such a fun day. I truly enjoyed sharing all of it with you. We're going to finish up the movie now and go to sleep. Thank you so much for sharing the magic with us today. It was so much fun sharing it all with you. Until next time, have a magical day.